Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
Things going, throw them foes up, throw them motherfuckers down. Welcome to In the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast. Merry Christmas, everybody. We know it's Christmas Eve, so we know that you got busy. Yes. Happy holidays. I'm trying to get them Jones going. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I don't know if you hear them or not. Jingle bells, they ain't bells though. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays, everybody, wherever you may be viewing us or listening to us, may it be on the 613 Faye Production Network on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcast. Thank you for joining us. We love you. While you're here, go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you know when the next podcast is dropping. Hit us up in our comment section, as so many of our wonderful fans do. We thank you for doing it. Keep on hitting us. We appreciate you. Hit us in our Facebook group in the Four Corners of Wrestling on Facebook. We growing, baby. We're trying to get 2 million fans. You know what I'm saying? Get about this world. You know what I mean? Thank you. Find me. Let me get my thing. I got to do my Jay Will. Hold up. Social media. Boom. Soul Man Simmons on Instagram. Instagram with 1M. Soul Man, Mr. Soul on Twitter. Hit me up. What's up, fellas? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What's up, Jay Will with 1L?
What's up, Marshall? Well, before we go on, pretty sure you said something to us in our chat about wearing our Christmas hats. I see 2 people without Christmas hats on.
Yeah, that came from the higher ups.
So
don't worry,
I don't think it's just hats. It's Christmas gear.
No, don't lie. I haven't been on the show a couple past weeks. I've been letting y'all rock out, and you're gonna lie on me. I said hats. You don't have a hat on, Quavo. Where's your goddamn hat?
I understood the assignment.
And Mel too. He's not exempt.
I was going to get the mail. Let me cook.
Fuck hats.
Fuck hats. Oh, okay. Okay. When that check come in, fuck your pay.
I'm gonna have a fat one.
I seen you with the kente cloth hat on, Mel. Where's that? You could have put the Kwanzaa hat on.
Harambe. We don't do Christmas around here.
Well, okay. Wait till he put his headphones back in. All right, Dr. Umar. Thank you for joining us today on the podcast. We got Dr. Umar and Senor Grinch.
You know what I'm saying? Bah humbug and Harambe.
Hey, Quavo, got a question for you. You know what happens when you don't listen to the directions? Huh, Mel? You know what happens? You know what happens to you? Huh? You know what happens when you just want to be the oddball and why doesn't everyone like me? I'm a baby face, but nobody likes you. You know what? You know why? You know what? You know, Mel, you know why you laughing? You know why you laughing? So you don't listen, huh? You know what happens? Huh? Quavo, you know what happens?
Tell him, Mike.
And that list is you can dock when we get paid.
You just made the list. Hey, we got the list back one more time before the year go out, baby. I love it.
The list.
Hold on, Quavo. I can't let you do that though, because they be ganging up on you. So you can make fun of Mel because he looked like Charlie Brown, the Charlie Brown.
God damn, man. I'm just
shit.
black and I'm proud, man.
Felix, should I hit the bell? Should I hit it with the bell? I don't know.
Yo.
I'm trying to preach unity today, and we coming straight at me. I got my positivity hat on, my own producer coming at me.
Yo,
You look like you in Harlem Heat. That's what you look like. You look like 96 Harlem Heat. Like you about to come out and say, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you.
Gonna raise the roof with it too.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh man! Jay Will, tell the people they can find you at, man.
Oh man. Okay, you can find me on Instagram at _Pharaoh_Will_Will with one L. Then you can find me on Twitter at 4CB_J Will with one L. And Facebook in the Four Corners of Wrestling, 613 Faye Productions.
All right, we good? We done? All right, taking a drink. Mel, what's up, baby?
What's going on, y'all? Haram better, y'all.
Hey, happy holiday, baby.
Preaching, man. We gonna do unity today. I don't care.
I know that's right. Oh, Mel's like, fuck y'all on Christmas. I love it. How you feeling, man? You all right? You eating good, baby. You eating good. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
I know y'all gonna eat good.
I'm fantastic.
That's what it is, man. Tell the people they can find you at, baby.
Jemell Scroggins on Instagram. And no, sorry, not Instagram. Hold on, let me rewind.
See,
Jay Will time.
It's because you had your eyes closed, bro. You had your eyes closed. You started thinking like
Jemell Scroggins on Twitter and Facebook. King Mel Stats on TikTok, Twitch, and King Mel on IG. King Mel 13.
All right. Next, we got Senior Grinch. What's happening, Quabo?
You can
Happy
find
holidays, bah humbug to
bah
you, man.
humbug to all of you. Hate. Every last one of you.
Get an F for trying.
And I would have worn the gray shirt too, but it would have made too much sense, damn it.
Even the Grinch had a Christmas hat on, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I thought he was wearing a Mighty Ducks jersey.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Man,
That's kind of like Goldberg.
Oh, shit. A holiday edition, baby. I love it. Everybody got their spirits today. Had to take a sip. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall over there look like he on an episode of Family Matters.
Did I do that?
Hey, I wish I was getting them royalty checks. I'll tell you what, they'll be coming soon though.
Marshall look like he's the one that spiked the eggnog.
And that part
you look like the one that drank all the damn eggnog.
I ate all the food.
Look, them party wings. Them party wings be busting, bro. Quit playing.
You know what I mean? Hey, you think we lying? Check out Jay Will Facebook page. All he talk about is food. What food he like and what food he don't like. Trying to tell you, man. Hey, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays to the producer and all our cast members and everybody viewing in and watching. Hey, welcome. We're going to talk about some wrestling, baby. How Ted Turner said? Some wrestling. So, we record, and the trios action was going on. I don't know what the hell happened out that jump, man. It was a lot of action, a lot of folks getting smacked upside their heads with hammers. It was no DQ. So y'all, everybody know what no disqualification. I think that's one of everybody's favorite matches. That means like anything go, man. Hit them with a chair. We want tables. Break out the ladders. But for some reason, these Bamas like hammers, bro. Like real live smacking each other upside the head with hammers, bro. Like we saw it in the first match. You know what I'm saying? My man hit him beside the head with the hammer. He didn't want to. Pac got up in his face. Was like, nigga, you better hit him with that fucking hammer. We got to keep these championship checks. And what happened? Smacked him with the hammer. Second match came around. Same thing happened, just a little bit more. What happened? Smacked him with the hammer. Hammer time. Who gonna win it? Who gonna win it? Mel, let's start with you, man. Who gonna win the trios match, man? And is there something going on with Death Trap? We talked about this a while back, and it seems to be getting more intense. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
Penta's with it now. Penta wasn't with it at first, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, no fear, baby. Let's get it. What you think, man? Who's gonna win? Is there a riff in the Death Triangle?
There
Continuing
is a
riff?
riff. There is a riff.
Talk about it, man.
Ray Phoenix, he don't know the motto. Either you get down or you lay down. He out there trying to be face. No. And I'm just trying to still figure out Tony Khan. There's no way, absolutely no way, you should book the elite face after what they did to CM Punk. Okay? There's no fucking way you should do that. I don't care if they come out to Kansas. I don't care if they come out to Smoke on the Water. This is some real shit. Don't do that shit, man. But
Don't do that damn shit.
we know who gonna win. The EVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Those belts is coming back home.
Okay. No, we record these things. You know, I go back and watch them, so we're gonna see if you was right when it happens. We're gonna see.
Mhm.
That's your pick. All right. What you think, Quavo? Who gonna win, man? What you think about this continuing riff in the Death Triangle? You think I mean, Ray should be used to it, right? He like I don't think he's with that, as you was pointing out, Mel, to get down and lay down. I mean, that's why he went into wrestling, because he wasn't trying to be in no gang. So he's seeing Pac doing his thing. It's like getting him flashbacks, bro. He's like, nah, man, this is why I gave him in wrestling. What you think, Quavo? Who's gonna win, man?
Man, it don't make sense to me. Don't make sense to me. I don't think that Triangle can do it. Even though they should have already closed this joint out. They should have already been closed this out at 3-1. They should have closed it out and called it a day. But I don't know, man. You know, the elites know how to politic. They know how to politic and make that happen. So they might come out with the win.
They just did a whole pay-per-view spiel on regular TV. Blood everywhere. Who gonna win, Jay Will? Trios match, Death Triangle, or Kenny and the Boys?
I really wish that it would go back. A belt would be back on Pop, but I can't. I can't expect anything different. So let's just call them the EVPs. Let's call it for what it is when we do the show. Let's call it for what it is. The EVPs get their title back. I mean, they get a title back. They get it. Like, let's call it what it is. Like,
Nah, they get it back because they recognize them as the first trios champion.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Yeah,
they do
that's
win
true.
it, they'll get it back.
I just don't like the treatment that Pac is getting. Like, we had changes, like, due to shit happening, but like that man ended up losing the All Atlantic because they didn't want to have the All Atlantic on him while having the trios on him at the same time. But then he's going to lose. I don't like it. To me, he's deserving of a title belt, but I don't work there. I'm not part of this decision making. I can't.
Yeah, what did you know, right? Yeah.
Right.
You've been wrong before.
I'm
We'll
just a
be
guy.
wrong.
I'm just a guy that fucking watches the show. So.
That's it. That's all.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good answer.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go against y'all, and hopefully Death Triangle retains. You know what I'm saying? Can't have everybody leaning on one side. I'm gonna be the eyeball on this one. So hopefully Death Triangle can retain. Hit him with the hammer. You know what I'm saying? Hit him, baby, one more time. You know what I'm saying? Right upside the head, like for real. So
Hey, maybe it comes true. I mean, you got that little side parlay bet that was right last time with Claudio and Jericho. So
hey, it just hits me, baby. You know what I mean?
could be. You never know.
Let's see if I have another seer moment.
AEW matches ain't on DraftKings. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit.
Shit, if they ain't, what?
They on FanDuel.
Yeah,
They
they
on
are.
FanDuel. It's all
FanDuel
coming on
now.
FanDuel.
See?
Yeah, don't be hating. Look, just
Jay Will
because
don't
we
know what
can't
he
bet
talking
chicken every
about.
week, Jay Will, don't be trying to hate on us winning some money. All right?
Here you go.
I hope
Speaking
you
of
know
which, did Mel ever
AEW
send you that
sponsor-
chicken sandwich?
Oh,
Yeah, man,
that's right.
I need that.
He need the food in his belly.
No, my cash app works. I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you are. My cash app is ready for you. I'll DM you my cash app. Thank you, sir.
We know it's Jay Will with
You
one
want the
L.
bet and knows. You got to cash out. Really want some
Oh,
Mexican
man.
Ran
bros.
it back from last week.
Want a
The
black
box.
Oh,
Gotta go
man.
get chicken in the box. Biscuit in the box. Some fries in the box.
Side in the
Baby.
box.
Yo, y'all
Some
funny.
tea in the box. Baby.
God,
The
terrible.
barbecue sauce in the box.
She sucked the nigga side. Oh man. All right. So watching AEW, you know, so we still on AEW, we're gonna stay on AEW. I was watching it, MJF and Ricky Starks was going at a good match. I told y'all Ricky Starks was gonna lose, did that long ass promo for nothing. And DB came out at the end. I was like, hold up. DB with Triple B? Could it be? That starts with a B like the box. Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all think, man? DB, MJF, that next Quabo. What you think, man?
I know MJF don't like it. MJF don't like it not one bit.
You got to tell
And
about Dodge.
it could be good. It could be good. You know, these two could put on a good match. Couple matches, you know, maybe a series. I don't know. But if anything, it's gonna lift him up, make him look like a decent champion. You know, holds his own against DB. You know, holds that Triple B belt, takes that win. You know, could solidify him as a champion for a couple more months. You know, get that jump.
He's gonna get Triple B and get rid of Triple B and
American
bring back the
Dragon.
tree belt. He's gonna bring back the tree belt.
Exactly. Smelling like Burberry all day long.
Oh snap! Help Bear. Oh snap! What you think, Jay Will? DB going after Triple B and MJF.
Why?
That means if he get it, that means that. Let's say DB get it. The BCC having all the gold. Is that a possibility?
It's a possibility. Will it? I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, for me and my thoughts on it, I think it would be a good feud to have overall when you think about AEW and what they got going on with MJF to boost him, putting him in that major spotlight. But like, maybe it's just me, but I don't. It's just the thought process of putting the title on DB for a longer period of time is where I'm just like not getting it. So like I do see me predicting it. We may get like a trilogy matches with them. We could get something where we really highlight how good MJF really is, but Bryan Danielson holding on to the title, I'm not sold on that. But I do think we could get a really good trilogy for it. I personally would like to see Daniel Bryanson on Ring of Honor. I would like to see him there because we could get some more major star power on that show. I would love to see that.
Okay. What you think, Mel? What you heard you over there grown and you don't like it? You don't like what
No. I feel like he made some good points.
Okay.
I wouldn't put Danny Bryan on ROH. You feel me? He needs to be on AEW because AEW need all the stars they could get. But good points out there though, Jay Will. Now,
So Ring of Honor don't need no stars out there. Like, are they good where they're at with the stars they have?
for me, the way I view Ring of Honor, I don't know if y'all view it, but it's like the NXT level of AEW. That's the way I view it. So if you have younger stars trying to build up a name, I feel like they should go to ROH before they go to AEW.
Okay. But go ahead, Jay Will.
I don't know how I feel about that because we got to still remember that like ROH is its own separate entity. We got to put air quotations around that to be perfectly honest with you because we know who runs it. But like, since AEW is its own thing and Ring of Honor is its own thing, it's like there should be more star. I think to me there should be more star power on the show, even if it's a person that doesn't have a title, because we got Claudio over there now. Who else is over there? They got Athena. No disrespect to her, she's great, but like, does she have the star power? That's, to me, it's a no. Then we got Samoa Joe. He's good. He's great. Let's not kid ourselves. But like, is he a major star if we really think about it? Like, DB has had like by far like the greatest spotlight of any of the people that's on that show right now. So it would be good to have someone like him on there, even if it's temporary. Let's be for real, even if it is temporary, it would be good to have someone like him who's major like that on that show.
Where would you put him though?
He gotta go. He gotta go straight to the main event.
He has to go straight.
Have him face against Claudio and fight
his same crew.
Action. It doesn't make.
I mean, let's not pretend like we can't so distinct. So drama in between factions though.
Yeah, but with those two, there's not really anything recent that would make it look like they.
Right, but that could.
I could see.
No, but that would be after we've had this trilogy with MJF. It wouldn't be immediately. It would be something that we would have after long-term booking that we're hoping for.
So basically, you're telling Daniel Bryan he need to get demoted.
Or would it be a demotion or an assignment?
In Mel's eyes,
it could be seen as an assignment.
Second-tier level promotion under subsidiary underneath AEW, which I mean.
No, I like what you're saying. Like you making good arguments. I like what you're saying. Like, if you want to raise the star power of ROH and create it as its own separate brand, somebody like Daniel Bryan can help do that.
Yeah.
Somebody who's been at WrestleMania main event and things like that. Won world champion at WrestleMania. So that's cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But to me, I don't think it's an immediate thing. Again, I'm leading with that it's not a immediate thing. I think that we're the topic of having MJF and DB having a feud. Yes, I do think so. That's a great idea. But it will be a trilogy. It will be a long-standing thing. I think it'll be something that could last 3 months to up to 6 months long. But after that will be over, it will be cool to have DB back on ROH. Okay. It could be a good idea because maybe it's just me. I don't know if anybody else feels this on the show. I'm not sold on Claudio being a world champion. I'm not. It's not it for me. So
I don't disagree with you on that. I won't lie. Like why? That's why I picked Jericho to win that last night.
I got you, Jay Will. Though.
I get what you're coming from. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jose, you were wrong about that. So pretty sure you owe a little something to somebody around here.
I think
nah.
Jay Will said I had that chicken sandwich. So I'll be expecting that.
Go ahead,
but you were wrong. I didn't pick JD. I picked Grayson, and you took double L's that day. So,
let me just answer the original.
Damn,
question.
Jay Will, he got you.
Let me answer the original shit with Marshall. So this feud with MJF and DB has been going on for a while. Even with the Ricky Starks feud, the Ricky Starks feud was a sub feud. That's how I viewed it with MJF. But the main feud was with DB.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see where it could go. Daniel Bryan is not, he can cut a promo, but we know him for the in work, all the stuff he could do in the ring. MJF could cut a promo, so that's interesting. So it's like, does MJF has the ring ability for all that shit he told to keep up with DB? Or will a guy that he called the indie mark and things like that take the belt for him? To be
Who you think
decided.
gonna do it? You think he gonna take it?
Hell no. Hell no. Statistics is not on DB side of AEW when it comes to world championship opportunities.
Hey, it's true. It's true. All right, so speaking of championship gold, all right, and speaking of Claudio, all right, y'all know the rematch is gonna come up eventually. You know, Jericho gonna say he's gonna want his rematch and stuff. Is he gonna retain it or they gonna keep it on Claudio? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see how it go with Claudio and then be like, okay, Jericho, he's gonna win the series by beating you, or they're gonna be like, boom, nah, that's it, put it back on him. What you think, Mel? Jericho gonna get the belt back from Claudio, or is Claudio gonna retain when they had that Ring of Honor championship rematch?
I'm telling y'all this right now. Claudio is dropping that belt to Sammy Guevara, and it's gonna end up being a match between Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho, or Sammy and what's his name? That's just Daniel Garcia. That's what's gonna happen. Claudio's just holding the belt right now. I'm telling y'all, Sammy is up next.
Damn, he said Claudio's keeping the belt warm.
Yeah, he is.
Damn.
Harsh stuff. Clip that.
Shit.
Shit. It's supposed to be the holiday. You talking about you was out here giving a holiday cheer. Shit. Scrooge too. We got Grinch and Scrooge on this one. Yeah.
The way things are going with the JAS, Sammy is in second command. Garcia has been put to be under Sammy by Chris Jericho. Garcia might win that ROH belt, and that might be the reason why Sammy might win that ROH belt. That's why Garcia dropped his pure wrestling belt, and this way he could get that belt off of Sammy. We gonna see though. It's a lot of Spanish names.
So that's your 2023 prediction right there. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Battle with a belt
last call
5.
for 2022, baby. I love it. I love it. All right, Jay Will. Did you already get your thoughts on this? Did I go around the room? Or is this nice little eggnog right here got me?
They got you.
I got you early, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all know I was sipping in pre-production, so hey, happy holidays, y'all. It ain't right if you ain't sipping, baby. You know what I mean? So, next. I think me and you talked about this, Jay Will, last week. Ring of Honor with the app, Honor Club for $9.99. Let's see what the other fellas thought. I know what you think. See if you might change your mind a little bit. But Mel, you gonna check out the Honor Club, man? Get the pay-per-views and TV content for Ring of Honor. Gonna check it out. $9.99. Tony announced it.
No.
You want some too, old man?
That was so
quick.
Nope.
Y'all telling me I'm gonna spend $9.99 and still gotta wait 3 months for the pay-per-view that's coming out at that time, the next Sunday, like whenever the pay-per-view come out, I gotta wait 90 days for the shit to come to the app? No. No, I'm gonna stick to them free 99s. Wink.
Yeah, because we don't condone, you know what I'm
saying? Allegedly.
There you go.
Somebody spent the $60. You feel me?
There you go. We're gonna have a house party. Over Mel's.
Road trip, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no food in my house, man.
He gonna send us the wrong address. We're gonna end up in a different borough.
Have you seen Jose and Jay Will? Nigga, we not coming with our food.
What are we doing? Dunkers.
It's gonna be stopped by the time we leave. Nigga. like when you bring liquor to somebody's house. You can't bring liquor to somebody's house and then take it with you when you leave. Nah, you bring it to the house. Guess what? That liquor's there, baby.
It's
Try to
there.
take some.
It's there for
Try to
everybody.
take some liquor out of somebody's house when you done bought it. Hold on, what you? Man, you should have left that shit in the car. Bought
Try
the
to trash
daisy.
your shit in that.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Quavo. What about you, man?
Ain't
You
no
gonna
way,
spend
bro.
that?
Ain't no
He said,
way.
"Ain't no way."
I ain't paying for it. I don't care if they
No
attach it
way.
to Disney Plus, Stars, HBO Max, and Peacock. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't even want it. I'll look for it
Damn.
on YouTube or
Damn.
allegedly look for it on something. I can't even say what it is,
Bro.
but I'll find it.
He done smarten up. You can't find him like that on YouTube no more, bro.
I,
They done took them
I beg
off.
to
I used to
differ.
find the shows.
Somebody's on a live somewhere. I'll find them on TikTok.
I
Nah,
ain't
they
gonna
always talking over it, man. They talking over. I don't want to
can't
see.
tell everybody.
I ain't gonna disrespect them like that. If they put it on a service that I already got, then cool. But like, if it's a whole new service, like, bro, we already paying internet bill on top of our Netflix, our Peacock,
They
Damn.
better
our
add that shit to
Hulu.
Sling.
I don't care, but nobody says that Amazon Prime membership has been lovely because we got Amazon Video with it. Just saying, oh, Amazon cut the check, please. Thank
Man,
you.
that shit been
Right.
some.
Appreciate you. But
Look,
I mean,
I
if
gotta
it's
check them
already
things
bundled
right
to
there.
something cool, but we talking about a whole new subscription. Come on, big dog.
I feel you.
Damn,
I feel
son.
you.
That's
I feel you.
crazy, bro.
Y'all just saying no to the subscription. I'm just mad about the fact that I gotta wait 3 months to watch an initial pay-per-view that's supposed to come on something. So if the pay-per-view started in July, I gotta wait till damn near November and shit so I can watch that shit on the app. That's
So
what pissed
like,
me off.
I haven't seen any word of it, but like, there's gonna be weekly shows for them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
apparently.
Bro, I don't care about
But see,
weekly
that don't even
TV
make
shows.
sense too.
content.
You gonna tack on another 2 hours of wrestling that I gotta look for on your app.
I don't care about weekly shows. I like to see
You can watch those
pay-per-views.
on Twitter.
Yeah, pay-per-views is where like everybody go. You know, that's when the best of the best is supposed to be on. I like to watch the best of the best.
You're gonna see them every quarter.
They crazy. every 3 months. Too, yeah.
Every got 4 pay-per-views a year, baby, or maybe 5, maybe 5, maybe 4, maybe 4.
All
Maybe
I'm
If
5.
you're
saying is if they
lucky,
gonna, if
nah,
they
you
gonna
know
have,
they're gonna end up adding an extra charge on it. They're gonna be like pay an extra $5.99 to get your
That shit gonna be
pay-per-view.
that shit gonna
in
be
2
$60.
months.
Okay, yeah.
all I'm saying is if we gonna get 4 months, I expect that production value to be nice. I don't want that stage looking like shit. Like come on.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. $60 for WCW production. Like even WWE when they had their pay-per-views, them shits is only like $20-$30.
Right.
Like, come on. I'm sorry, man. I know that's your shit right there, but you know I ain't lying. That's why you laughing so hard. That shit WCW standard like a
Had to break kayfabe, bro. You did it.
Bro, because this is true. Like the production value is that, and I'm not just saying. You know, we watch wrestling all the time.
I'm waiting for a motherfucker to say, "Welcome to
But-
Monday Night Nitro." I ain't
Yo, people that I know that don't even watch wrestling all the time that see AEW said the shit look like WCW but worse. Like,
Yeah. That walkway for AEW is not enough. At least they give them some real pyro. They give them
Tony, stop signing these old WWE wrestlers that got fired, right? And go ahead, just put some money into that production crew. Stop being
sound like a
cheap,
broken
bro.
record.
No,
We
because
said
he's
that
putting
every.
money.
Hey,
He's
fellas,
putting
how
money
many
into
times we done
buying
said
them.
that right there? Like 1,000 times.
We should tally it up because throughout the
Right?
That Coke,
We've been screaming that.
bill
bet
high
on
as
that.
hell.
First episode, we were screaming that shit. When we first started seeing they were signing people. When the big release happened. When the other big release happened. When the third big release happened.
You know what? You know what hurts them, AEW, just a little bit? At least WWE be having sponsorships by Snickers and fucking back in the day 1-800-COLLECT, all those old shows. That would help them out a whole lot. If
Applebee's.
that's what I'm saying. If they had them sort of sponsorships, that stage would look totally different. Them walkways, them entrance ramps would look totally different.
These
Just
Bammers
saying,
can't get sponsored by the General.
hey, Snickers, cut the chat.
They are. They got a little something with DraftKings.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. They do have
That's
that.
About to
about
get
it.
sponsored by Jimmy John's.
That's
What?
because DraftKings bet on everything, buddy. Everybody's betting on everything.
Yo.
You know what I mean? So of
Hey,
course they're
man.
gonna have that.
Something better than nothing, right?
Yeah, and
that's true.
DraftKings is the test run. You know what I mean? The DraftKings do what everybody else is joining in after that. Now we're gonna see. Make them bets. Help them out. Look, give them their
Shit.
views. Make them bets. You know what I mean?
I mean,
CM
at this
Punk coulda
point, they
got
might
them
as well get a
sponsors.
sponsorship from Fan Time.
I mean,
Hey,
This
you,
point,
wherever
I
you
mean,
can get it, cut the check. We still trying
Well-
to get sponsorship. Somebody out there, cut the check.
Now that I think about it,
Shit.
they got Bleacher Report too, but they lost CM Punk. All their sponsors is gone.
ouch.
Speculation. Did they? We'll see.
well,
To
you
be
know,
continued.
OnlyFans,
To be continued in 2023. How about that?
OnlyFans might come through in
Mhm.
23. Let's see. Let's find out. Twitch, cut a check.
You know what I mean? Cut the check.
Right.
Hey, speaking of cutting checks, you know what I mean? TK out there just cutting them and cutting them and cutting them. My man that went and cut the check for. Y'all know what that is, right? We just missing the Mara Rashad right there. Yeah, this motherfucker wouldn't have brought the NBA on NBC theme song, Joe. Like, hold up, the name of it, Round Ball Rock. That's the name of the track. He went and purchased that, Joe. So what? He went and purchased that. He done purchased Wild Thing from Major League. Wild Thing.
Mm-hmm.
You make my heart. Every time I watch
Easy,
Major
easy.
League, I love that part.
We don't
Charlie
have- we
Sheen
don't have-
walking out.
we don't have
Shout
that
out to
kind of
Charlie
royalty
Sheen,
here.
dog. Great actor. I love Charlie Sheen, man. But yeah, like I said, I
I
was
do not
watching.
condone anything from Charlie Sheen. I do not
No.
condone anything
No.
from Charlie Sheen.
Not at all.
Even though
I
Two and a
like his
Half
movies.
Men is funny.
Funny as
I
shit.
do not condone.
Nah, I like his acting. I say he's a great actor.
As a person, you feel differently.
I say nothing as about the acting. I like his movies. So, she threw me off, Mel. Damn you.
About
TK.
NBA. He about the NBA.
Yeah, bought the NBA. Like I said, I
the
was
whole
sitting
thing,
back
but-
watching the pay-per-view. I thought I was watching Supernatural. You know what I mean? And I bought that song. I mean, what y'all think about TK buying the NBA on NBC theme song, man? What you think, Jay Will? You like it? You love it? You don't like it? I was rocking out.
Okay.
Come on, man. Hey, look.
To be
Do
fair,
it like they
you
were
don't
talking
need
like
much
they
to
was
rock
talking
out.
on it, and I'm gonna do the NBA on NBC underlay. You ready?
No, don't do that. So
Do it.
me and Marshall are old enough to remember. This jackass. So, like, me and Marshall are old enough to really remember it. WCW was throwing stupid money. So, not many people, I might have talked about this on the show, but they were throwing stupid money. Because if you remember, Hulk Hogan's music, when he came out and under the NWO, he had Jimi Hendrix. If you know DDP's music, DDP had Nirvana. That's Nirvana, the Self High Five song. That beginning riff is 100% Nirvana. Then you have like, there was one more person, I can't remember who. They're dropping dumb money, and that's why I keep saying, like, I keep seeing certain trends of WCW happening with AEW, and I'm nervous for them. Don't get me wrong, Marshall. I will say, don't get me wrong. I freaking love that song. If you grew up in that era, you remember that song from watching the NBA on NBC. You remember, especially when we got to playoff time, because NBC was the main people showing the playoffs. So it's like, I love that song. I remember when, what's his name, Jin the rapper, he had a freestyle beat off of that joint. Sir, copyright infringement.
You good as long as you're doing a bit long. You good. Keep going.
I like the song. Don't get me wrong, but buying that one song is a little weird because that one song really, to me, doesn't fit the shows. But I mean, have fun with it. Go
Man,
ahead.
when they was doing the lineup, I mean, next week we got John Moxley. I was like, yeah, I was like, y'all want to tune in just because the fucking song.
You can have that just for the song. You can have it.
I'm a nostalgic motherfucker, bro. I love a nostalgic motherfucker.
Nah, you old. That's what it is.
Nigga.
Yo, he is
You hope you make it to look
stupid.
as good as me when you're this old. Oh, man, what you
Man, that
think, man?
shit's-
You like it or love it, man? You don't like it at all.
TK, as Lil Wayne said, I got money to blow. But yo, TK, what you doing right now? You see how Marshall keeps singing that shit? You must be doing something right. That's all I gotta say. If
Is
you
he?
could listen, if a certain song sticks out to you and makes somebody want to keep listening and watching it just to see the entrance, you gotta be doing something right. You gotta be doing something right. I personally wouldn't pay for it, but hey, I ain't, you know, I ain't a billionaire. His father is a billionaire, but that's neither here or there. TK, at the end of the day, though, fix the lighting system. No more music. Fix the lighting system.
Get some more pyro.
We like
Keep
pyro.
playing.
Someone shut him up.
Sorry, it's stuck in there, man. You good though, Mel? My bad, man.
I'm good. It's Jay Will.
Quavo, what you think, man? NBA on
Hit it, Marshall.
ABC
Hit
on
it with the big
AEW.
song.
Let me go play basketball, dog. I want to go ball right here. Go watch wrestling, play ball.
Oh man.
Well, you
Hey,
love it,
give it up to
baby.
Tony. Give it up to Tony. He making some power moves out here. You know, he's spending the money the way that we would like to spend the money if we had the money on just dumb stuff that
Nice move, Jay Will.
you know, it is what it is. You know, and you know, if he spends all of it, what's he gonna do? He's just gonna run to daddy and say, "Hey, dad, can I get another billion?"
Hey, y'all better hope I do not learn the lyrics to the Elite's new song. Y'all, I'm gonna drive y'all crazy.
Oh,
Kansas?
I got you.
Yeah.
When I use the first good day,
Don't you cry no more.
I tell you, every time I watch Supernatural and I heard that shit, dog, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this episode, bro. I'm a Supernatural fan. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sam and Dean. You know they fixed
let's not get copywritten.
Right. Hey, look, I blame Tony. But hey, like you say, he's having people tune in. Like, let's see what he's gonna do next. Let's see what he buys next. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with TK, I'm watching the episode of 2 Chainz buys the most expensive things. You know what I mean? Let's see what he buys next, yo. He's gonna have a big ass
golden burger.
He's gonna have a Steven
he got one of them
Spielberg
Colin
Jurassic Park
burgers.
dinosaur come out for no reason.
Brontosaurus burger. Oh Lord.
T-Rex burger. All right. So next, switch it up a little bit. So you know about sports. You know the U.S. is out of the World Cup. Speaking of sports, make sure you check out Bros, G Money, Jay Jones, the Man Cave Sports Podcast, also airing on the 613 Faye Production Network. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy football is almost a wrap. I didn't come in last, so I get to join next year. Hey, it's a good time, great fun. I'm coming for the belt. Shout out to Sean Taker. Girl, I love you. Keep getting it. Boom. So with that being said, World Cup USA's out. The World Cup on Fox. Man, you talked about it, Jay Will. Ricochet winning it and everything. But was it a waste? He won the World Cup, and it was to what? To fight the Intercontinental Champion, right? Be number one contender to be Intercontinental Champion. He goes up there and gets chopped down like a tree, but a little baby tree. Cause that's what Gunther like Paul Bunyan out that joint, the way he be chopping cats down, man. And like, yeah, I know Eddie Kingston just be loving Gunther's matches, bro. He's like, yes, yes. Was it a waste though, man? Mel, what you think, bro? World Cup on Fox. Was it a waste of time? Was it a waste for Ricochet? Or was it just a waste?
It was good promotion value for the World Cup in general, the real World Cup. Because Fox was running that on their programming, so they did one this year for the IC title. So good promotion value. I just hate the fact they built Ricochet up. They built my boy up and then just dropped him. But he did look good in the match. It was a couple times he did have him on the ropes, but you know that Gunther, man, he dropped like 156 pounds and just been unstoppable. Like, I just feel bad for the people chest. Like, that's all I got it.
Yo, shout out to Ricochet Gold Chain, because that joint did not come off or break or anything, baby. I know that's right. Like, you pay good money for that shit. Because he was catching that joint, dog. Golly. Woo.
Man, you know what? I got this hat on. I was going to say something negative. I got this hat on. More power. You know, I'm good, man.
He's being filled with good vibes right now.
There you go. There you go.
Like Goku for 17 episodes. Let's go.
Jose, was it a waste of what?
Yeah, it was a waste. I try to tell y'all, Santos should have won. Damn it. I don't think it was a waste, man. I think it was one of those sponsorship necessaries. They had to do it so that way it aligns with what they got going on Fox, and they were like, you know what can you guys do to make the World Cup look good? And they said, well, you know what, we'll hold a whole tournament World Cup style. So
make the World Cup look good. What you mean?
I mean, right after every I don't know if you noticed this, right after every Fox, every SmackDown, you had them always doing some kind of promotion about the World Cup. Okay. So it's one of those things that always led into it. And I thought it was a good thing. Like it still keeps them relevant. It still makes that, connection with their sponsorship. And at the same time, we got to see Ricochet win something. He won something. Yeah, Ricochet won something, bro.
You acting like he ain't never won nothing before.
No, but I'm saying like he right before that happened, he had lost at NXT to Braun to who was it? I think it was not to Braun Breaker.
Carmelo,
right. So that's like you said, they'd be scrubs down there. So you lose to a scrub from the main roster that looks a little,
No, he's had accolades, you know what I'm saying? He's won championships, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But recently in the year,
I mean, Chris Jericho just lost to a dude, and he
but he had that belt though.
So what you just said?
Two lower tier dudes, excuse me.
You said recently in the year.
And recently in this year, he hasn't really had like that kind of like, pop and star quality where he's having belts and reigns that are like really like lasting. With Ricochet, his reigns don't last long, bro. They don't last long.
I mean, if you're not a top star, whose reign does last long? Let's be honest about that.
The ones that know how to politic in the background and favorites.
I mean, he did have the IC belt.
You see how he died around that Joe Jay Will? That was a nice little spin move right there. He been playing Madden. You seen that, man?
One boy hit the
hit stick. The user juke.
The hit stick, man. Yo, just like that dude on the Raiders, that Patriots.
Oh my God! Hey, and Jay and G Money don't talk about that shit on the D Man K Sports podcast, bro. Hey, when they say you stiff arm and drive him into the ground, that's what you mean. My man drove him into the ground. I know he paused for a hot second.
Held him
Oh,
there
I'm
for a
sorry. I
second.
ran with that one.
My
I
boy
ran with that
Quavo
one.
said, "No more questions."
Right? He didn't give me that kind of stiff arm. He damn so juke the hell out that shit. Oh man, nice one, Quay.
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Or happy holidays if you don't got any denomination.
You gotta look, Brett. You've
All
been listening.
right.
Bah humbug. What you
All
got,
right.
Jay Will?
He really tried to be PC.
My Santa brethren.
He really tried to be PC to save himself.
Right?
There was a very valid point that Jose did make about Ricochet not having long title reigns. If you really look, Ricochet got US title, Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental title was 98 days, 21 days for the Intercontinental days for 98 days, 21 days for the US belt. So I mean, it's good to add on to the accolades for him, but when we think about the overall scheme of things, I mean, I'm not sure if Gunther needed to beat him again. Like who did he get the title up off of?
Like, why did the match have to happen so soon?
Right. But I mean, in fairness, it could have been a shift because we ended up losing day one. Like day one is canceled now. We don't have any more main roster events. No, we don't have any more PLEs for the rest of the year. So
Or build up a feud.
we could build up a
They
feud.
could have built up a feud with that. But Ricochet's not a talker.
But he
Remember I said
already
that,
got
Right.
us.
Ricochet's not a talker. You try to have a feud with Ricochet with him talking, you're going to fall asleep, bro.
So the moment, just to let y'all know, the feud is going between Braun and Gunther. That is the feud that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
we just fed Ricochet to Gunther one more time.
Well, we could have just fed him to Braun instead and had them go at it.
okay. So Braun and Gunther is a pay-per-view quality match. You feel me?
Yeah.
So since there's no PLEs for the remainder of this year, that's why Ricochet is taking the match on SmackDown. So this way they could
Ricochet.
Save the bigger match, hopefully for the Royal Rumble or something like that.
You know what they did to Ricochet?
We could have had a Braun and Ricochet feud to last a little bit, where we could get Gunther on commentary watching their match and just being like not
like being the asshole.
That would be a good thing to have, since we're not going to get too much talking out of Ricochet, but we can get a decent short-term feud, very very short-term feud with him. But like, good congratulations to him for actually winning the tournament, but like, I don't know. Maybe
Ricochet needs to go heel, because they did to Ricochet what they did to Shinsuke Nakamura when Shinsuke Nakamura was supposed to went up against Roman Reigns. They act like the shit never happened. They screwed him out of that shit, and we ain't heard nothing about it since. They did the same, just they different concept. It is just the same thing to them. Okay, we're gonna have this. It don't mean it's like boom, it's done. Okay, this is like as Mel said, this is the fruit we really want.
Yeah.
Sad, but I mean, like you said, Ricochet's not a talker. Become a better. He need to turn heel.
I mean, let
him turn heel.
He's gotten better. Have y'all watched the promos for the World Cup?
I have. That's why I say he need to turn heel. That's exactly why I say he need to turn heel.
But why is that always the outcome?
Yeah.
For a wrestler,
because he'll give him free. I feel like with him, he's been in that box for so long. There we go with the box again. He's been in that box for so long.
All right, go ahead.
For real though, when has Ricochet been outside that box? Give him something different. Give him something new. Give him a challenge. Being a heel might be a challenge. Not everybody can be a heel. Give him something different. He might thrive in that. Because right now, as y'all just said, he's not. Can't talk. He's boring.
Do they really need any more heels now? Like, do they really need any more heels?
Turn somebody face. I mean, we got a couple of face turns coming. Seth Rollins. We see a face turn coming with Seth Rollins, right? You got KO. We can see a face turn coming with KO. If you want to turn MVP face, you could. They just turned Bobby Hill for no reason. We still haven't got an explanation of why they turned Bobby Hill, so they could turn Bobby face just as fast as they turned him heel. They got options out there. They just turned, well, Theory's been a heel, but there's options out there. You know, that's for them to do.
Yeah.
They figure it out. That's their job.
Bobby's Hill for the Hurt Business.
I hope they make it. Bring him back.
I feel like that's the only reason why they
can put him in the lock.
That's what, from at least what I'm watching, I feel like they're moving into that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's losing, he's getting frustrated, he's just starting to beat people up, starting to hurt
Adam
people.
Pearce fired him.
Yeah, starting to hurt people.
You seen MVP pop up again.
Yup. So now it's time to get back to business.
Mm-hmm. Should they bring Sheldon and Alexander back? We've been seeing them a little bit more. Should they bring them back too? Get them back, everybody, the whole game, including Omos?
Bring back the squad. Let's
go. The whole Hurt Business, including Omos, or business, just
baby.
The original core members?
Ooh, I'm cool with Alexander coming back. I'm not sure about Sheldon. I think they should bring back somebody younger with Alexander Kuka, but
Sheldon's going to one in. But Sheldon's going to one in.
Yeah,
that's his original member. He's an original member.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. It's like
he's seasoned though. You got to keep that seasoned cat on there, just to look out for the stuff that the new cats wouldn't see coming.
Shit, they all seasoned. Everybody but Cedric in that faction.
And Omos. Well,
yeah, Omos fairly new.
I'm seeing Omos in the Hurt Business they reform.
But they'll put him in there,
bro. That'll be woo nation a domination. Put your hand up, Mel. Nation a domination.
Oh no, I ain't putting my hand up.
You're taking it back in the day. Oh man. All right, we'll see though. Look, I told you I love nostalgic stuff. Don't be talking about that. You see that we talking about the Hurt Business. That's what we back all the way back. All right, so everybody doesn't agree that the World Cup was a waste. Some people agree that it was for good purposes. It did put more eyes on the product. I mean, it had World Cup, and some people thought they was watching some extra soccer shit. You know what I mean? So,
trick
whatever.
For 5 minutes.
We just talked about TK buying the NBA on NBC to get more eyes on the product, and here WWE doing, money moves, baby. We make money moves. Hey,
that's the next one. Oh Lord. Bloody shoes. Oh,
so Roxanne Perez, the new women's NXT champion, has arrived, defeating Mandy Rose. And I did look it up, y'all, just for y'all. I did look it up. She is no longer on WWE.com. I'm so sad. Dropping a tear for Mandy. Mandy, I miss you. You still get a giggity goo for you. But this is about Roxanne Perez and the year she's been having. What y'all think, man? The year of the Perez, this is the year of the RP, Roxanne Perez. Who want to start this off? Holiday edition. Who want to start off?
Give it to Mel. Because he got it right. He got it right on the last PLE, bro.
Merry Christmas, Mel.
I told y'all. That Harambe, man. Let's talk about the year she had. First, ROH Women's World Champion. Then she transitioned from there, goes on to WWE, wins the breakout tournament for the women, wins NXT Women's Champion, wins the Iron Survivor for the women's. And now we're finishing it off with the NXT Women's Champion Mind you, she's just able to drink. She just turned 21 not too long ago. So that means Henny, Ciroc, Patron, all of that is on her checks. You know why? Because she got that championship check.
Time to get lit. Hey.
And don't forget, she looked so good on SmackDown and is the youngest person to ever be featured on SmackDown. This is nothing but up. All right, as long as she ain't hanging out with Mandy, nothing but
get
up.
one. Do she get one? Hold up. You saying all that? And I know how you like these, Mel. I know how you like these. So I'm gonna give you one, Mel. I'm gonna give you and Roxanne Perez. You get 2 Christmas presents today, Mel. Harambe for you, baby. Roxanne Perez, you getting busy.
That young lady, nothing but the stars is bright. If you saying mellow stars is bright and Braun Breaker, that young lady has a beautiful bright star ahead of her. I can't wait for her. If she stays like this, be on the main roster. I can't wait.
And we're gonna clip that right there. We're gonna tag Booker T because he's gonna be so emotional. And I thought Quabo was wiping a tear from his eye right there. My bad, Quavo. He's gonna be so emotional because he was so emotional when she won that title. Man, Lord have mercy. He overreacted. You know what I'm saying? He's Shawn Michael versus Hulk Hogan the rest of the show after Roxanne Perez won the belt. Boy, I tell you, boy, he was so damn happy. And if you don't know what I mean, go look it up. Shawn Michael oversells Hulk Hogan. Great match.
Hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What you think, Jose? Come on, man. I know I got you with that one. What you think, man? The year of Roxanne Perez. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh Roxy
I'm not
P.
sorry.
You're not sorry. You're really not. Roxy P got the belt. Good for you. Good for you. I don't want to say nothing negative at all. I think it's a good thing. Mel got his win. He called it playbook style. Technically, good stuff.
Oh no, you say you don't want to say nothing negative. You saying it's like you talking to the refs. They made a bad call against my Commanders. Feel, man.
Here's my thing.
Heart.
Okay, here's my thing with this, right? She just won the Iron Survivor Challenge match, right? Usually you take some time to build up to getting that title shot, or at least do it at a pay-per-view, right? The same way they're doing with Grayson Waller. They're building him up against Braun Breaker and, making it interesting. Whereas here it was like the next night, boom, you get the belt right away. Let's go. Put the rocket jetpack on her back, let her roll with it. She's got the belt. So I just don't want her reign to be short-lived. And I feel like this is one of those things that we're going to see in the next couple months, whether or not she can hold it as a champion. She's got the star power and the star quality for it. And they've been calling it since day one that she's an upcoming, star. And I don't know. I'm not sold all the way. I like the look. I like the gimmick, but I'm still not sold all the way. That's all.
Damn.
I feel like Cora Jay's gonna come out of nowhere and put her in the injury list and start some kind of feud. I don't know. Maybe.
Jay Will, 1L.
I'm a little concerned that Jose feels weird about Roxanne Perez, real name Carla Gonzalez, having a title reign right now. If anything, I expected you to be the more positive one. More than
because I'm Spanish. I love every Spanish.
Yes.
I love every Spanish superstar.
Yes.
Out here, okay?
Yes.
The Quavo said, I don't love them hoes.
The opinions of the people on the four corners of wrestling not reflect the 613 Faye network. Jay Will is just, I don't know why he said that, but he led with that. But hey, that's his opinion. If you want to go after him and cancel him, you are more than welcome. The rest of us are okay. Quavo is a diverse person. He doesn't just root for the Hispanic person because they're Hispanic. That's
right.
There's a word for that, kind of.
Thank you.
Kind of like with Hulk Hogan, with Hulk Hogan and the R word. You told that line. You told that line, the snowman.
Listen, Jay Will with 1L. I was sent to media training. I advise I think we got to send you too.
Yo.
It's done wonders for me.
Yo, y'all crazy, man.
That man said, "Hey, because you're Spanish, man. You got to like all the Spanish." if Chavo Guerrero on the screen, you got to be rooting for him against.
Shout out
Sammy Guevara too.
I gotta love Sammy. I gotta love Ortiz. I gotta love
he don't got to see anything about it is. He was torn when Sammy and Andrade was beefing. He was like, "Oh, what do I do?"
What's the Latino heritage? What's the culture? The Puerto Rican, Mexican, Salvadorian.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Yo, when they was beefing, my boy said, "Yo, we are Latino brothers. We shouldn't be doing this."
Don't let Bad Bunny and Dominic. Don't let Bad Bunny and Dominic get the beefing. Oh shit.
Oh man. Boy, you gonna bring out Latino Lives Matter, baby. Don't do this shit.
Dog. This has gone off the rails.
He's gonna bring back the LWO.
Latino World Order.
We are tired of getting overlooked, Holmes. We want the same opportunities at the NWO.
Viva! Oh man! Hey, come on,
Lucha forever, guys. Lucha forever. Hold on.
Oh yes,
my boy Quavo. That means you like all the wrestlers in AAA, huh?
Yo,
I got no choice. And Lucha Underground apparently too.
All right, I'm about to say you mad because you ain't doing Lucha Underground. That's terrible, Jay Will. Yeah, we need to send you to media training ASAP. That's going to be the Christmas present from the network to you. Media training.
Or a pink slip.
Oh my God. Whichever gets us a better tax break.
I don't know about that. You got to pay for media training. I don't know if it's every week. It's just more and more. If it's the fuck the ladies or hey, you Mexican man, you gotta like the Mexicans. Like that, like you know who's Mexican. What the fuck?
Harambe.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I'm about to say that too. Oh man. Oh, from our family to yours, La Vista Navidad. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jay Will, you the illest for that one.
Oh man. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I clip all that shit, boy. Man, what is it with you in the holidays, Jay Will? Like Halloween, you try to get candy and eggs thrown at your house by saying "fuck them kids." Like, every holiday, dog. Like you said, so wild on Thanksgiving. Yeah,
I told you.
Lord have mercy, Lord. We might not be able to have a Valentine's Day show. I mean, we might be.
He put his face in the eggnog punch bowl.
Oh man, he went off his Christmas party for real.
You got fucking Fidel Castro in the bottom. You got goddamn Dr. Umar at the top. You got Scrooge McDuck, Jay Will, and you got the light skinned Urkel as Marshall. What the hell is going on with this show?
Hey. Stefan Urkel, baby.
Corners, baby.
I take the glasses off and I'm Stefan Urkel, so it's all good.
Anybody got some cheese?
It's all good.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay.
We'll finish the
I still
rest
got
of
more wrestling to talk about.
I got nothing after that. I got nothing. Y'all can.
Hey.
That man
we got some more. We got some more.
Government and then said, "Why you don't like her?" What? He said, "Whole government."
Oh, he said her name is Jennifer Martinez. How you not gonna like her, Jose? And I'm just like, damn. They know how many black people came to your wedding.
Oh man, what? I think Colin had more black people in this wedding than Jay Will.
No, Colin had more black people working at his wedding.
Damn, Carl. Damn.
Jeez, this is supposed to be Christmas episode, and
We going out with
shoot.
the bang.
Merry Christmas.
We going out with the bang. You know what I'm saying? Bring the new year in right, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I don't think that you guys are going to be a part of 2023 613 programming.
We're gonna be the uncensored underground Joe.
No, this is not going to come out. We're just recording for fun.
Oh man!
Listen to this. Someone hacked my computer.
Yo, this is shit is out of line.
All right, so moving on. Finally, all right. Finally, after that was a long segment right there. All right. So I see my first intergender, and I say intergender, I mean man versus woman one-on-one match the other day, and I ain't seen one of them in a minute. And I'm talking about Tozawa going against Rhea Ripley. And Lord have mercy, poor Tozawa, he about 100 pounds soaking wet, going up against Rhea Ripley, who looked like my sweetie bench press every bit of like 220, 230. She just tossing Tozawa around like any old thing. You know what I mean? Now, we also got on January 7th, PWG brand battle for Los Angeles. I hope I'm saying her name correctly because I love her, but I've always messed people's names up. Miss Grace, Jordan Grace, will be facing her husband, Jonathan Graham. So we're talking about intergender matches.
And that wasn't that
Y'all
bad,
like
Marshall. That wasn't that bad. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that pretty good, Marshall.
That's better.
Thank you. I love her.
I mean, it's hard to mess up English names, so good job.
No, it's not. But okay. But yeah, it is. I'm messing with you. It really is. We're gonna start with you, Quavo. I appreciate you. Love you, brother. Think about these intergender matches, man. I like seeing Rhea. I like seeing Miss Grace. But the intergender matches, you like it?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You know, we've had a chance to see this before with Jacqueline when she had the belt. With China, she's gone against a bunch of people. You know, so it's like bringing that back. You know, we see it in different ways with like Sunny Kiss and with Nyla Rose, but having it this way where it's a little bit more obvious and not as subtle, I think it's fairly decent. The way that they're building up the storyline to make it actually look like it's a match that they're not just putting together, but they're actually, you know, writing for it. I think that's a good thing, you know. And kudos to Rhea. She looked good. She looked good in that match. So I'm down for it, bro. As long as you make it tasteful and you make it look good, I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. Equality.
Okay. I saw the pin that she put Tozawa in. I was like, damn. I was like, I know you felt. My man made out a tweet like, okay, I'm done. Good night. Like, bro, how you come back from a pin like that if you Tozawa, Jay Will? And what do you think about the intergender matches, man? You like them? You don't like them? Good idea?
So, I think, I mean, it's an idea. I don't know. You got to be flexible.
I don't want to see Rhea versus Brock Lesnar. Let me tell you right now. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
The result. You see how Mel came back to the screen like, the fuck?
I don't know. We've seen one-legged man face Brock Lesnar. So.
And you see what happened to that one-legged man. His ass got sent damn near to the morgue. Like, so we're talking about that guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, put some respect on his name, man. He was fighting for our country.
Who's that
Well,
guy?
not your country, Jose. That's what Jay Will said, because you Spanish. That's what Jay Will reminded us. But
Man, there's people here in America. What are you talking about?
Let's go, man. Go ahead, Jay Will. You got this.
it takes. Granted, there's a certain level of like flexibility some of these talent have to be in intergender matches. As a consumer, someone who's watching it, I don't see a major issue of seeing it. As long as the story makes sense in the end, because like we had China way back beat Chris Jericho. She wrestled against several men. Didn't she have like
Eddie?
Didn't she have some against Mark Henry at one point too? Like against him. I know
She
they
beat
were
Mark Henry. She was the first woman
IC champion.
She was the first woman to ever be #1 contender for the WWF champion.
Yep. So
first woman IC champion. On top of that, she's a 2-time IC champion.
Yep.
I mean, she was like you said, ninth wonder. You know, Andre was the 8th.
Pioneer, like she.
You know what I mean? So, but like you said, I think it has to be the right fit. Like somebody like Awesome Kong. I can see somebody like Awesome Kong in an intergender match with certain men. You know what I mean? It would have to make sense. Now, I wouldn't expect to see somebody like
Liv
Kayla
Morgan.
or Liv Morgan going up against somebody like
Roman Reigns.
You know, like Lord, man, we about to pray for Liv Morgan to break out the damn Undertaker casket because it's about to be slaughtered out this joint. You know what I mean?
If we know if Liv ain't beating, she not beating Ronda, she not beating Shayna, we definitely know we ain't seeing her against too many people on the men's side. So
you know what I'm saying? And they would have kept Bray around back in the day the way that Alexa Bliss was playing with his ass. They would have damn well had the Fiend versus Alexa Bliss. We damn sure need to see that shit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it got to make sense.
So yeah, as long as the story makes sense, as a consumer, I'm okay with it. I don't got nothing wrong with it. I mean, again, it's TV, y'all. Like, let's not take away from the simple fact that this is TV. We do want some legitimacy to like people in matches. Like, you know, we do want that, but at the same time, like, bro, let's make it make sense for a story at the end of the day, because that's what it really boils down to. Because then you just make people look dumb out there at the end of the day if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Don't have Nikki ASH or Nikki. What is she going by now? Nikki Cross spazzing out on Bobby Lashley. That's not going. That's not going to
hurt a lot. What?
Super power bomb out there. Nah, we don't need that. All right.
Did you get the mail for that? You just gonna skip
No, he didn't.
No, what you think, Mel?
Shit, fuck what I think, man. That's what you just said. Nah. All jokes aside, it was actually pretty cool. What I found the most, like the part that hyped me up the most about that match was Dawkins talking to Tozawa. Yo, you got that dog in you. You got that dog in you. You got that dog in you. Just hyping him up so he could take the match on. And then he get dropped. Like, he dropped his ass with the riptide at the end. Like, that shit is just hilarious.
Tozawa need to change his finishing move.
Yeah, he got all the way up to the top rope and thought he had it. No.
And then Ridge just put him right back on his back.
No, but
hold him up like a taco.
It was definitely great to see. And as everybody else pointed out, we need it with the right women. Like somebody like Rhea, Bianca, and what's that other Rodriguez? I think that's the last name.
Raquel
Rodriguez, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's from Enchanto. Looking like the strong girl from Enchanto. Yeah.
Hey, Braun gonna come and get you now. Don't mess with Braun, girl, now.
Man, F Braun.
All right.
Bet you won't say it to his face.
I know,
bet
right?
You I will.
I
bet you I will. I control my narrative.
All right. Hey, look, we'll make sure what hospital. Let us know what hospital you in. We make sure to send you a nice gift basket.
Braun ain't about that, man.
All right.
Braun play a monster on On TV, a cupcake in real life.
So your pussycat.
Yo, I don't know what's gonna happen. One of these days, these wrestlers gonna fuck us up, but they gotta watch our show first.
Thoughts and opinions of the male on this comment that he just said about wrestlers beating us up. No, they'll be beating him up. I don't know him. Never met him. He's not even in the same state as the rest of us. You know, we don't know. Him. Take a chance on a guy. You know, so if you want to beat him up, hey, 613 does not have security to stop you.
And we will not sue.
No. I get touched, we're suing. But
no,
if
we'll sue.
If he gets touched, then yeah. Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, Mel can tell you, yeah, we're not suing.
All
good.
right, Marshall, I'm good, man.
All right. So everybody speak on this.
Yeah.
Jose, yep, I got yours. Jay Will, yep. With one L, I got yours. And thank you, Mel. All right. So we got Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed showed back up. I know somebody out there was excited. Mel, was you excited to see Bronson Reed show back up?
Hell no. Another return?
Yeah, another return. Another one. He's back.
Another one. These motherfuckers come back every other week, man. These motherfuckers like a paycheck. They just keep coming back every other week.
And the stock is dropping. But hey, that's neither here nor there.
Crazy.
Who do you want to see come back? Because you sound disappointed. Anybody out there that hasn't come back that you want to see come back?
Man.
Christmas time. What would be your Christmas wish? Your Christmas gift?
For Bray Wyatt to get in the ring and wrestle.
There you go.
Talk about it.
That's
You'll get it. You'll get it.
That should have been
mid 2023.
Right
Summer 2023 coming soon. Jay with one L. Jay Will with one L. Bronson Reed. You happy to see him back or not?
I didn't even look up to my camera when you brought this up. What makes you think that I was?
Because there's a subject on the agenda, you fuck.
I mean, I'm not. I'm not moved by it. Honestly, I'm not truly moved by it.
No. Okay.
No.
Good two shits. All right.
I mean,
Jose,
you ain't gonna ask me who I would like to come back.
All right. What would you? I mean, you just disrespecting me and carry me like you didn't. I don't care about him, that peasant. Now, who would you want to come back?
I would love to see Trinity Fatu back. I would love to see Mercedes Justine. I cannot pronounce the rest of her name. Dang, why did I even try? I want to see Sasha Banks and I want to see Naomi. I would love to see them back, but whatever. Not.
Because like me and Jose already agreed, man. Sometimes it's hard as shit to say them names, baby.
Yo, her name is
so hard.
Her name is a mouthful. I got nothing for that one. And usually I'm the one correcting you.
Hey, it's the party, man. It's like we got the holiday Christmas party and shit. We ain't giving a fuck right now. You know what I mean? Happy holidays. Jose, Bronson Reed, happy to see him back or no? And if no, who would be your Christmas gift to come back?
I'm not happy to see him back. I thought the way that he came out and helped the Miz out it was like, why? It don't even make sense. Why? But I mean, I guess because Dexter Lumis, Miz, all these old NXT guys coming up to the main roster. I mean, it's reasonable that he would come back, but I ain't happy with it though. I ain't happy with it though. He's still Marshall. He's one of those guys that wears that singlet, bro.
You know how we feel about that. We got to do the Mr. Burns.
I'm with Jay Will on this one, man. I would love to see Naomi come back. I would love, if was a fifth, Sasha come back too, and it would bring it all back together. Okay. Christmas miracle, be beautiful.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna say Mandy Rose.
Nah, Mandy gotta stay where she at. Let her make her money. But Mandy,
if he
Look,
say
bring her back and
Mandy,
still let her make her money. They ain't got no
if he's
business hating
saying
on her
Mandy,
anyway.
I'm saying Charlotte. If he's saying Mandy, I'm going with Charlotte.
You going with Charlotte to come back?
You can
No
keep,
booty having self.
You can keep
She ain't got no
Flatback
butt.
right where she is.
Nah, man.
That's Charlotte.
Wait, did you say that they was hating on Mandy Rose? Just now, Marshall? You said they hating on Mandy Rose?
Who, them?
Yeah, didn't you just say that?
Who, them? Not coming back? Yeah, they say they don't want her back. Yeah, they hate on her.
No. You said they hating on her.
Oh, the dude. If I know who, if it's true that dude that supposedly do what he do, yeah, hate her. But yeah, bring Mandy back.
Huh? What?
So Mandy Rose ain't on WWE no more.
I know that. But how did she get hated on?
I'm not going to. I'll disclose that to you after the show. I'm not going to.
You mean that she had a page where she was naked, and someone said, "Hey, look, that's Mandy Rose, the NXT champion, naked."
Yeah.
How that hating?
Because he ain't had to say shit. Went about his business and let her make her money.
I swear, this generation we live.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm about to say this generation that we live in. I swear, there's no such thing as accountability at all. You work for a Fortune 500 company. You know you ain't supposed to be taking naked pictures, and you're the champion at that, and somebody's hating on you.
I don't know if they was naked or not. I ain't see them. So that's why I said I don't know. I just said they was hating.
You did. You said that somebody hated on Mandy Rose. I asked you who. And then when I said who, the person that said that she was putting out her naked picture, you said yeah.
Well, to be fair, Sean has been on Playgirl. Tori, Don Marie, Terry, a whole bunch of them have been on Playboy. So
Quavo, this is why they get your ass. When you try to come back with a combative thing, you should talk about stuff that you know about. You do know that all that time when those women were doing that, the company wasn't a public traded company. I literally just said it's a Fortune 500 company. Mm-hmm. That's different in play than the different rules in play. Why do you think that? Why do you think China never would be was never going to be put in the Hall of Fame?
Also,
Sable was not in the Hall of Fame.
Also, them being with Playboy also was done with Vince, like, knowledge of it versus the other stuff that's being done under the table without people's knowledge. So, like, that also makes a big difference in it too. Like, you already know within your contract there's a morality clause. So, like, why would you go against your morality clause knowing it's something that you signed up and that's your source of income? So, don't feel bad.
Didn't want to be a wrestler. She didn't really
want for my own selfish reasons. I want to see on TV.
She used her WWE profile to boost her naked profile instead of doing it the other way around. She didn't want to be no damn wrestler. That's what happened. That's what really happened. She just wanted to be naked and make money being naked. That's fine. Go do your make the thing, but get the hell out of the company if they tell you they don't want that. Come on now.
Now, so I wasn't now. I believe I had a conversation. I think it was with you, Mel. And what Mike said,
they didn't want
hold on, because what you said is what I told him, and I wasn't going to try to bring that out there. Mel, isn't that what I said? She ain't want to basically do it no more. That's exactly what I said. She didn't want to do it. So I'm trying to, that was my little joke. For my selfish reasons, I want to see Mandy on TV.
Oh, so, no. That wasn't the part that I questioned. I was just saying when you said somebody hated on it. If you want to see her on TV, that's fine. I'm sure plenty of people want to see her because she's making a shitload of money right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed like every time I said this a long time ago, every time somebody get cut from WWE, it's WWE fault. It's never their fault. Like, it's never the wrestler's fault. It's like,
no, because you're absolutely correct.
Think about it. These bammers told them stop playing video games. So what you think they're going to do to the girl that's naked?
Oh, now they already told him a long time ago. What
that's
COVID
my point.
It was like, don't do no outside joint. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to say nothing. That's what I said. Myself
video games closed. The fuck you think they're going to do to the girl? What do you think they're going to do to the girl getting naked? Now, come on.
Right, what I'm just saying, man. The dude that saw if like I said, speculate. I don't know because I don't. You know what I mean? But if whoever said it, he had to say it. He could have just shut your mouth a little bit longer, man. I like seeing Mandy on TV, man. Damn it. I know. That's
Well,
hey, look, man.
well,
Now
I ain't
everybody had
know.
their Christmas wish, and I ain't say nothing about nobody else's Christmas wish.
No.
And
I'm not saying anything about your
I'm
wish.
messing
I'm
with
talking
you,
about
bro.
you talking about the dude was hating. That's all I'm saying. He ain't hating.
Yeah.
Her hot ass
Oh,
shit been
Albert.
doing that shit. Listen, if you out there selling drugs and you hot and your ass get caught, and you get caught because the person that you just sold some drugs to bought the drugs and they got caught, that ain't the person's fault that you just sold the drugs to that you got caught. It's your hot ass fault that you were selling drugs.
True.
yeah.
We got to start taking accountability. Manny Rose, I love you, good person, but goddamn it, you stupid.
Is
Sorry.
And
Is
Marshall,
she?
if it,
Hold on.
I was
Is
about to
she
say,
really?
is she?
Is she really stupid? You just said she didn't want to be a wrestler no more. So fuck it.
Listen.
I-
I have a
Get
different
your
opinion
bag how
about
you
women.
get it.
I have a different opinion about women exploring themselves, and that's not for this podcast. This is for the Facts podcast that will be coming back soon. So therefore, I will talk about it on that one. But I will say this: if you got a wholesome job and all you're doing is taking bumps every week, and you making about the same amount of money, and instead you just want to just be naked all the damn time and show everybody your cha-chas, and then you got to worry about some freaky dude telling everybody in the world, hey, it's this wrestler girl that's on here naked, then go ahead, by all means, do what you do. I ain't judging what you do. All I'm saying is you weren't that discreet.
Nope.
nope.
It was some dude in the basement.
Some dude who hasn't touched grass in like 3 months.
Yeah, some dude that you probably took a picture with at a signing.
Oh,
And yeah, he wanted to get freaky with you. And
so he's looking at the Twitter pictures, and the Twitter pictures led to the OnlyFans, and the rest is history.
at least she didn't do like Paige. Nah, I'll give her that. She didn't do like Paige. Like she wasn't getting banged with
Page went that.
with the giving head with the belt. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Hey
she went ham.
man,
Page went ham.
that
Well,
wasn't
Marshall,
supposed to be. That wasn't supposed to
Mike,
be
my
shown to
Christmas
the
gift is
world.
fucked up. Well, I don't even want Mandy Rose on TV now. Mike done fucked that up.
Well, Marshall.
Okay, just subscribe to her fan time, Marshall.
I was about to
You'll be
say,
I'm not
Marshall,
spending that money on
you'll
that
be
shit. What are you talking about?
wait, Marshall, but you was going to spend $10 on Ring of Honor.
right.
Who said I did not
that
say that I was
article.
gonna spend $10 on Ring of Honor, and y'all better go back and watch the episode. I ain't never say that shit. No,
I
sir.
just want to say the prices for Mandy Rose went from 10 to 30. Okay, I did
Definitely
my
not
research.
spending that. The hell?
So let me
Now,
get
if it was
thought it was
$3.99, I
okay,
might check it
damn.
out.
let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You wouldn't pay $9.99 for the Ring of Honor, but you want Mandy Rose back on TV. So we have a wrestling podcast. You don't want to see a girl that don't want to wrestle. You want to see her on, but you don't want to see Athena knock people out on purpose.
I'll wait for the pay-per-view.
You still got to pay for that?
I'm gonna have to side with the guys on that one because I didn't answer that question. Like, yeah, I got Disney Plus, Hulu, Peacock, Sling. If they put that joint on the Sling deal and I can get that joint on my orange or blue packet, yeah, I get it. But right now, hey.
New name of the show is In the Four Corners of WWE.
Look, hold up, though. Hold up, check it out. As soon as 613 starts depositing the money into my account, I'll pay for it.
Yo,
Two dudes said they want to see Sasha Banks back, and she's back, just not in WWE. No,
yo,
Right.
yeah. So the name of the In the Four Corners of WWE and AEW.
Just saying, I got to do my budget allowance, man.
Poor Impact. We got rid of that as a show a long time ago.
Hey, I keep on telling
Oh, you got rid of it a long time ago, punk.
Oh, I did it. Somebody
No.
left the show and decided to talk on the show when they can't show their face.
Yeah, somebody knew about the damn show and then wanted to be like,
nothing to do with me.
oh my God, I'm going to do it fit. I want NXT. That's
you
what
did do that, Quay. You did. It was.
what happened.
We did have a draft day, and it was a trades up in there, and you got the best out of the trades, man. We was mad as shit after the trade day. You just walked away with one damn show that you got to watch with two. Matter of fact, it's what, 2 hours, and you take away the commercials, an hour and a half. Shut up. I'm with Hollywood on this one.
Ask for it again on the draft day. I don't know.
That's why my check gonna be bigger than all of y'all's. What's up, Hollywood?
Not the way you subscribing to
Where
me.
you gonna cash that, Joe, bro?
Not the way you can't. Not the way you can't.
He gonna
pronounce
deposit in my
people's names.
account now.
Not
You
the
gonna
way
cash out y'all. You gonna cash out y'all. My money gonna be directly in my bank account.
not the way that you be reading. You might get the same amount of money as everybody. Be saying
Don't do me
words.
like that, bro. Come on, don't do me like that.
Hey man, you gotta be able, you can't be the host and be like, you like what?
Look, don't do that. I seen the episode when you hosted it, Charlie. You was like, I'm not even saying this shit. I'm just
Better than saying
that's all right. At least I tried. You was like, fuck it. Yeah, at least I tried. I'm giving it maximum effort now.
I think we need to make a video of all your like bloopers. I think that'd be great, bro.
Oh man,
Bro,
maximum effort. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Y'all know I'm giving my all. Everybody watching, I'm giving my all because I love doing this. We love wrestling. We love entertaining y'all. Hey, thank you for tuning in once again. All right. So as we come to the end of the show, the end of the year, Triple H been in charge now for what we say, fellas, about 3, 4, 5 months
since July 30th.
July.
Here comes the
All
Grinch
right.
mail. Here comes the Grinch mail.
All right, so this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna say man for last, and then I'm gonna give people's rebuttals. I'm gonna start with Jose, and then Jay Will, then get y'all rebuttal. All right, so let me write this down. So this should be good. All right, so Jose, Triple H, his report card, man. What you gonna grade him, man? How you been liking them things and the improvements and everything that we've been talking about? What you been seeing so far?
Jeez, this is a hard one to grade. I'm gonna give him a B plus. He get a B plus. He get a B plus.
Explain.
Yep. So this is the end of the show. Kids, don't try this at home. Leave it to the professionals. We'll get Mel's response next week because this one's going to be a doozy. And I'm not mad at your grade, Jose. I agree with you. This man's about to flame y'all. Go ahead.
He really is. He about to deport him. Like, golly.
Shit.
Son. I'm not gonna do that today. Not tonight. I got the hat on. I got the positive hat on. Okay, Harambe. I'm good.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. All right, B plus. Why you say B plus, bro?
I mean, the shows haven't gotten worse. We have enjoyed the way he's been bringing people up to the main roster. We've been getting some pretty good matches. We can't really complain about. We've tried to reduce as many scandals as there have been out there, and it's looking like you got more in store in the future. So it's like you're still, as a viewer, captivated. You still want to see what's next. You're not, getting rid of your bets and getting rid of your chips on this one. So I still got my money on WWE in going into the next year. So B plus. I mean, let's B plus.
I'm gonna call it an audible because Hollywood just fucked me up right there. Mel, I want your grade, bro. I'm curious now.
See, Quavo, why you had to say that shit? Because you just said earlier in the show, you ain't care for the return. And now you're going to turn around and just say, that you like this? You like the returns? Which one is it, Quavo?
Look. I could hate a return or two. I could hate on a return or two, Mel. I could be uncomfortable with it. It's the person, not not all of them. Okay, he didn't bring all of them back in the same way. Okay.
I just wanted to be, I had something positive. I was ready to say Triple H is doing a job of keeping great entertainment. But then you just started saying some lies. Raw still whack. SmackDown barely decent. And you want to say shit like this?
How is Raw whack and how is SmackDown barely decent? Elaborate.
I told y'all.
See?
Yeah, we definitely have part 2 on this one.
Nah, I don't want to take up the whole time because this is gonna be like I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have to fight all of y'all at once. Like, all right, Triple H, I give you a B. Pay-per-views have been good, and they just keep going up. We still got the belt on Roman. You are bringing back more of the WCW stuff and bringing it back to the main roster. I applaud you for that. All right, that's it.
Jay Will.
I would give Triple H an A minus. So when I think about the grand scheme of things, the biggest money makers that you got are your PLEs. Those events are knocking them out of the park. That you may have a couple matches that have been something we didn't need to see that were Bush, but like overall, majority of the pay-per-views have been hits. Now, some of the shows, to Mel's point, some of the Raw show, I don't think that the Raw show has gotten. It has stepped up, but it's still, to me, it's not in its heyday of how great it was. SmackDown has been, to me, SmackDown has been consistently good, especially when we ended up getting Gunther with the title on there. So really good. Then we've had some good feuds for the US title happening on Raw. Is it Raw's fault inherently? No, because it still goes back to that issue that we addressed of it being 3 hours long. I still think that is the biggest problem, but I don't think that Raw is a bad show by any means at all. Overall, things have gotten better. I think there is still, I still think there is room for improvement, like with Raw in particular. Raw needs to kick it up in some way, shape, or form, but it's a long show. 3 hours is a long time to produce a show. It could get better. Who knows where we can go from here with us getting more people on the roster to fill up those Raw nights.
Okay.
Fix your face, Mel.
No comment, man. A minus.
Yeah, we'll see if it feels the same next year.
So the average grade right now between all three of us would be a B plus, right in the middle. I said B. Jay Will went high as A minus. Quavo's right there in the middle. I'll take
B plus.
Yeah.
It's a B plus. You gave B A minus. So yeah, like A is the average. A, B minus, average. Which means y'all saying
Or Daniel Bryan, B plus player.
y'all saying you're saying he's doing a good job, pretty much.
Yo, I just want to know. So when y'all be watching, like, do y'all just be hearing like Triple H theme music and shit when y'all just be watching these events?
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, you know what though? Hold on though.
Here we go.
Because guess what we're gonna be listening. Guess what
That's
we're
the best part, Quavo.
It really is, dude.
Here we go.
We're gonna be tuning in and listening to. See what he buys next. He's gonna buy the fucking G.I. Joe theme song just cause.
Hold on. I got a question. I don't know if this is on y'all list. So, what would y'all rate AEW for the year?
C plus.
C minus.
I'm sitting at a C.
Okay. All right.
So C average grade. Cool. I'm cool with that because, as I feel, everything since Cody left has been damn near dookie.
I disagree, but okay.
It's been going downhill.
I mean, you're here now. I think you should answer both questions too.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna give Triple H an A. I'm not gonna give him a B plus, and I'm not gonna give him an A minus. I'm just gonna give him a strict A. For what he had to overcome, because it was Raw was way worse than it is now.
Right.
It's gotten a little bit better now. To Mel's point, it hasn't gotten that much better, but it has gotten a little bit better. Like, you don't know every week what's going to happen. Now, once it starts to happen, then you're like, okay, I've seen this before. But before it happens, you don't know what's going to happen. We didn't know Bronson Reed was coming back. We didn't know Dexter Lumis was coming back. Everybody's debuted coming back in a different way. So I give him points for that. I also give him points for taking him out the mud because of the smear that Vince put on the company. He should get a lot of praise for that. Now, as far as AEW goes, I just think I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the listeners at home. I don't think Jose nor Jay Will really watches it. They just come on here and just talk about it, but they don't really watch it. Because to say anything, to say it's a C in the same year that we had MJF and CM Punk. We also had CM Punk versus John Moxley, which was a good match. We also had some awesome. Before that media scrum in AEW kind of was on WWE's heels as far as the product, but the media scrum took it down a little bit. So I mean, I don't know.
Are you talking about in terms of like story wise?
I said the whole year.
The whole year. Oh, okay.
So the whole
Overall,
year,
everything.
Yeah. So the whole year. I mean, in fairness, I just think that I do think that Mel do be praising them a little bit too much, but I do think that y'all be harsh on them just for no reason. Like there were some great matches in AEW this year. There were some good matches at Forbidden Door. They had some good pay-per-views this year. Some solid pay. They was long as hell, but they had some solid pay-per-views, and it was overall for their third year, I think they did pretty good. It wasn't that bad until the media scrum. So to give them a C is like, hold on, you give Triple H somebody that's only been doing it for 3-4 months, you give him an A and a B and an A minus and a B plus and shit like that. But then you give the whole year to A. Like, other than that media scrum, they had pretty much a flawless year. Like Jade was on fire. Their women's division sucks. We can say that. But other than that, I mean, FTR was on fire this year. They had some good talent. They had some good shows. They had some pretty good shows, man. So I don't know, man. Just
I do have one more question with that, because do you think that if it wasn't for AEW's reputation of shitting on WWE, and then they may not have, like, there's the botches, there's the slip ups, there's the missteps of characters. Do you think that doesn't justify some of our feelings towards our grades?
No, because y'all don't never point out the WWE botches.
Thank you. That's a fact. This whole episode ain't nobody said nothing when son from Hit Row just botched.
Yeah, we didn't get to put that on the list of things to do.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You can still bring it up. Like he just asked me a question.
We haven't talked about SmackDown, but I mean, okay.
Yes, we did. The Fox. The championship.
But that was
we
like
talked about
how long
WWE.
ago? That was before the most recent pay-per-view, dude.
I mean, regardless, Jose, in totality, just like you said, you can go back and say any episode and you can get all the Marshall mistakes and all that. You can go back and you can go see that y'all don't talk about the WWE botches at all. Y'all, like, especially since Triple H has been there, y'all kind of like let the bullshit just slide. There's been some botches in some pretty high-profile matches, you know what I'm saying? And people just let it slide because it's certain people, and I mean because it's that company. I think that y'all go harder on AEW because it's AEW, but people also forgot, like I said, before that media scrum, Punk was on fire. So, I mean, arguably, Punk was like the best wrestler in the world at the time before he got hurt. And that was in this year. And he was in AEW. He wasn't in, like, you can argue, you can say Roman Reigns was better than him at the time. You can argue that if you want to. But at the time, CM Punk, before he got hurt, he was the hottest wrestler on the planet, and it wasn't even close. So to give them a C is like, I think this is nitpicking at this point, you know. But it is what it is. That's your opinion. Can't get
unconscious bias, maybe.
Oh, it definitely biased, especially for the guy that you were sitting up here praising Dark and Elevation weekly.
I enjoyed Elevation. I can't sit here and lie to y'all. I liked it.
Then you give it a C. You just don't like Tony Khan. It's okay. It's all good. You don't
I was
like
about to say, are you grading AEW or this is the grade you're giving to Tony Khan? That was my next question.
No,
Well, you do it too,
that's
Marshall.
That's not
You
it.
do it too. You do it too.
Huh?
You're a part of the AEW hate train.
You're not exempt.
Oh, I love AEW.
No, you don't. You drive the bus for them to go shit on them.
I drive the bus everywhere for everybody to show on everything.
No. You have never said one time on this show, ever. Hey, did you see the WWE botch? But I could give you 45 episodes where anything that happened in funny in AEW, you've been the lead person to say it.
Hold on. When we talk, I think I got to go back and check that. I'm pretty sure I have been critical of some things WWE has done. I think I've called out maybe a time or two, a few times. Things
You and
that
Quavo
WWE
do this thing where y'all try to flip and move the goalposts. No one said that you wasn't critical of AEW. What I said was you ain't point out no botches for WWE. That's what I said. And you moving the goalposts.
No, that's not true. That's not true. The chair shots. We called out them chair shots like
That's
shit.
true. Yeah.
We made fun of them chair shots that Liv Morgan gave.
Those
like
weren't
shit.
botches.
Shit, what?
Those weren't botches. She can't swing a chair.
Well, Top Dollar can't jump over the top rope.
No. Come on, see.
That was a
I'm just messing with you.
I'm about to say you about to go back. You about to go back to season 1 when you don't even know wrestling terminology if you do that, because a botch is different than what Liv Morgan did. What Liv Morgan was doing was 110-pound girl that can't lift the chair. That's what they gonna do. Any girl that look like Liv Morgan 9 times out of 10 is going to hit a chair shot like that. Come on.
We also criticize Ronda. Ronda can swing a chair too, and we criticize Ronda, a former UFC
That's
champion.
not botching, Marshall. See what I mean? This is why we. That's
botching.
If somebody falls off the rope in AEW, oh my God, did you see them? It's because their wrestling style. They can't even wrestle. They don't know what they're doing. If that happens in WWE, y'all just ignore it. Y'all
like Jim Ross. I almost sound like Jim Ross. Like
y'all don't even talk about it. Like Damian Priest can fall off the ramp and you be like, oh, hey, new day.
Boom, Damian Priest. We talk about Damian Priest all the time. But
not botching though, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, Jay Will even admitted it. Jay Will, thank you, Jemell Will, for being going into the new year, not a liar.
Oh, you calling me a liar. Now you got to come back on the show. Yeah, now you got to come back on the show next year. Use the L word.
No, I don't gotta come back to the show.
Yeah, you gotta come back on the show,
this
man.
This show needs me. I don't need this show.
Well, come on then.
No, I don't want to do anything that y'all. Man, fuck y'all, man.
I'm gonna start tagging you on everything now.
We'll get Colin back before we get him back.
Oh yeah, you'll get Colin back before you get me back. I don't want to come back on this show with
He use the L word. I don't think
Jose
I'm tagging him and everything.
And Mel, all this show will be is just me arguing with Mel.
And me inciting it.
and only reason why I will argue with Mel is because I agree with him 90 times out of the time, but he keep kicking Jose and Jay Will ass. I gotta defend the originals, man. That's all right. And we ain't putting Mel on the shirt. Fuck you.
Ty, make my own shit, man.
It's like, nah, I think you on the shirt. I believe you on the shirt. Rel not on the shirt. We replaced Rel. Everybody else is on the show. Even Tone on the shirt, but Rel ain't.
Oh wow.
You put.
I got any other shit to talk about, man? Because I got some shit I want to ask y'all.
What's up?
We did.
Yeah, we about done. We got one more thing. We can say that for next week, though.
Why? Because next week will be 2020.
Right, it'll be a new year.
Oh, okay. All right, then. So
technically, we would. Yes, I like to ask y'all one question. Make it quick. This test. This is a test for y'all. Practice. Make it quick. Pay-per-view of the year.
For personal reasons, I'm going with Extreme Rules because I was there.
Good answer for you. And quick.
Right. For me, I'm gonna say WrestleMania because I came and hung out with my boys.
The answer sucked, but okay.
It was quick. So fuck you.
It was quick though.
Clash of the Castle. Clash of the Castle. Roman pulled the okey doke.
Okay, Jay Will.
Mania for Cody's return.
And no one said anything about AEW pay-per-views. I told you guys, these people just don't like AEW. I set them up. I did that on purpose. I knew they weren't going to say
I know you did.
It's all going to be on WWE. No Forbidden Door, no Double or Nothing, no All In, no Metal Gear Solid, whatever that shit's called.
Metal Gear
Full Gear.
Solid. Wow.
But okay.
Whatever that pay-per-view is called.
Full Gear. Okay.
None of that. Nothing AEW. Okay, I
Oh, damn.
got another one. Because we already got
What was yours?
Huh?
What was yours?
Damn. I'm gonna be honest, Royal Rumble.
Okay, so
Damn, we all said WWE.
So now we see where it
I did
comes
that for
from.
us, guys.
Okay.
I did that for us. Thank you. Say thank you, Marshall. Thank you so man.
No. But mine is a generic, like I was with my homeboys. No, I can tell you
Yeah, it's holiday season.
I can tell you a moment that popped me for that one, which when Seth Rollins came out with the Shield gear.
Oh yeah.
And that was the first match of the night. So that kind of popped me. It was pretty cool. But
that's why I said Roman.
And for the record, I'm the host. I'm supposed to give a generic reason. So
Roman with the Clash of the Castle. When I thought we all thought Drew was gonna win. Got the theme song that he loved. Everybody thought it wasn't gonna come back. It came back, and Roman still beat him in front of his home crowd.
I don't think any of us thought that Roman wasn't going to win.
yeah, I knew Roman was going.
Maybe you might have been the only person. Were you understand it?
I felt that.
I mean, they made it feel believable that he would win, that he could win.
They definitely did.
For real?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I didn't see a solo.
Aren't y'all like the two youngest on the show?
Who?
You and Mel?
No, how old is Quavo?
I don't know. Quavo.
Well, you put my age out here, bro. Put it in the chat.
Okay, well, I think that
Yeah,
y'all
people looking for him.
So he's younger than you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all both are still naive. Y'all probably still think wrestling's real. Because ain't no way in hell that Roman was coming off that belt. And they promoted the next pay-per-view was supposed to be in Saudi Arabia. So I don't know. Hell no. Drew McIntyre was not about to go no Saudi Arabia with no belt. I saw that a mile away. Okay, I got one more for y'all. Women's Wrestler of the Year. Jay Will and Jose don't even need to say shit. We already know how they feel about women. The WIC champion.
Damn, that's cold. That was a good one. Man. That was a really good one.
Man.
I'm going with Bianca. Bianca.
Oh, the safe answer. Ooh.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tied between Jade and Mandy because Mandy had a huge year, but so did Jade.
You saw
like Jade. I would give it to Jade just because she's newer into it. That's why I would give it to her.
What? Okay, Mel. I'm not even going to expound on that.
Honestly, it's too many women for me to pick. Like I wanted to say Bianca, but at the same time,
you can't agree with Quavo.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
why not?
No, it ain't
Quavo that much.
Just,
hold on. Is there?
No, it's not a hate on Quavo, because it's like I like Bianca and everything that she did, but at the same time, I feel like, matter of fact, Bianca is the best answer.
What about you, Marshall?
I got like a couple of names that come to mind. One's not on the main roster, and one's not even in WWE, surprisingly. One is Mickie James.
What? Okay. Yeah,
that's for personal reasons. Personal reasons.
The wrestler of the year, though, Marshall. Come on, bro.
Like I said for personal reasons. Like,
but how we gonna have some integrity with this show? If you said
okay, so wrestler of the year, we will have to go with Jade. Jade's made a big ass impact on the wrestling world. Has transitioned wrestling a lot. Got a lot more eyes on the product. If we're being serious and keeping the integrity of the show, nobody has women-wise. Jade.
Okay. And I'm going to agree with Jade. I was going to say Bianca because crunch different to what Marshall just said. Nobody put more eyes on it. I disagree with that point, but because Bianca is everywhere. Bianca's on ESPN, Jade is on the Breakfast Club. That's two different levels. Like, you know, the Breakfast Club is cool. Breakfast Club is cool, but Scott Van Pelt, a lot more cooler.
That's true. That's
you know,
true.
So.
I was gonna say, Bianca about to have a show.
The ESPYs, you know what I'm saying? She was at the ESPYs. I think they won Woman of the Year.
Yeah, for the match against Sasha.
Yeah, so I mean, Bianca had a pretty big year, but to Jade, for her being a newcomer, she's just been killing it. I mean, it kind of trailed off this last 2 months after the Nia Rose beef. Now she's beefing with Bow Wow, which I thought was a stupid move. Yeah, like
isn't she beefing with Bow Wow and Kara Hogan now?
Oh Lord. Tony Khan got to put the bump down. Gotta put the six down, man. Cause I like he's gonna mess her up, bro. She gotta leave. That's the thing with a lot of people in AEW. That's the one thing I will give the AEW, the WWE argument. Like a lot of people that's in AEW, they will be huger. They might not be the champs, but they will be bigger stars if they were in WWE. And she's definitely one of them. If she was in WWE, she could be on one show. You got Bianca on another show. You never have them interact until you need a big payday, and they can headline your evolution, your women's evolution joint, instead of having Ronda Rousey. I think those two can equal the same amount of buy rates that one Ronda Rousey can do. You know what I'm saying? It comes at a cheaper rate. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you don't have to pay Jay the same amount of money you got to pay Ronda Rousey. One more question. Because speaking of that person, who had the biggest decline in 2022? Not women or men.
Vince.
That will be a good answer. If we were talking about, damn you, that's a good ass answer. That's a good ass answer. But for the sake of the show, let's just keep it to the in the ring wrestling. Because it is, man. We never gonna get signed by WWE now. You just did that. You know he still own the damn company for real. He ain't got no. So who? Okay, I'm gonna start with Mel. Who had the biggest decline in 2023?
I don't even have an answer yet. That's because Rhonda didn't even have a decline. She just came in whack. Like
that's who my answer was about to be.
Like she just literally came in whack. Wait, she won the Royal Rumble, right?
I believe so.
And it was an ugly win because he eliminated Charlotte.
I know it was ugly. It was bad. But then at the end of the day, she still ended up being a 2-time SmackDown champion. I feel like I could say Liv Morgan because
I was going to say Liv Morgan.
They built her up, let her win Money in the Bank, get 2 wins off of Ronda, and then.
But I'm talking about the whole year, though.
I know, but this is what happened in the year, though.
In the totality, she went up to the highest peak that she would ever beat.
That is true. And then they dropped her right back down. Brought her right back to reality, too.
True. Good point.
So it's like.
Well, shit, if that's the case, then Hangman Page.
He was on my mind, too.
I was thinking that, too.
Yeah, and that was stuck in my that was stuck in my mind because I'm thinking about people like, okay, if you want to talk about people who are at the bottom, you got to think about people who were already at a major point and then drop back down. That would be one thing. But if there's some people who were at the bottom in the beginning and stayed at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Like Liv Morgan, Hangman. You can say them. You can also say what's her name. Well, Charlotte left out because she got married. I can't count her. Well, Ricochet stayed at the bottom. he really just won the World Cup thing, but then he really ain't elevate nowhere.
Well, he just won.
Nah, I could say Ricochet elevated.
Yeah,
Ricochet elevated.
Yeah, from a year
You got to
ago.
think about it, like from a year, even from this year. Y'all don't give his credit, his IC title reign, no credit at all. Y'all don't talk about it. Y'all don't say nothing about it. Y'all don't say nothing about him having about 6, 7 defenses. Nothing.
Well, in fairness, they don't say nothing about it either. So
they did. Michael Cole was bringing it up that he won the belt, and then the such and such he lost the belt June 16th, I think, to Gunther.
I mean, we talked about the titles that he's had, but I mean,
we talked about it. But
like we said, what other than the matches, what else was memorable about Ricochet's run?
I mean, they started building momentum, then they dropped him. Then with this whole World Cup thing, he started building, going back up, and now getting more TV time. People starting to like him more, and then he just lost to Gunther. So it's like he's going through a roller coaster right now. He's a good person that you could build up, and then have him lose.
But I do think that Hangman. I think Hangman decline. That's why I can't compare Hangman and Liv Morgan, because Hangman's decline started before the year even started. Once CM Punk came back, and we knew that CM Punk. So as soon as CM Punk came out and said, "I want the championship," we knew it was clicking time clock for Hangman. He's like, "Oh well, that was fun while it lasted," and it just went like from a decline. Like,
I mean, to be honest,
Cowboy shit was gone real quick.
Yeah, it was just loser shit after that.
Cowboy shit was
dog
over
shit.
like really a long time. Like his feuds wasn't as entertaining as him going for the belt.
I think he might be the most ruined wrestler of all time.
Ooh, damn.
I think that he might be the most ruined wrestler of all time, and it's not all of his fault. I've said this multiple times, and I know we got to wrap the show up, but I said this multiple times on the air and off the air. He should have been AEW's first champion, period. I get what you're saying about Chris Jericho bringing in the ratings, but the goddamn ratings haven't gone up, and they keep going down. So it really wasn't going to make a difference who was going to watch the show anyway. Nobody really watched that show for Chris Jericho.
That's what we. I mean, that's what we said. That's what we said.
I think he
should have been. The match should have been originally him versus Pop, and as you pointed out, he should have won.
I mean, I don't care who he fought. To be honest with you, I think him beating Chris Jericho would have put him on. I think him beating Kenny Omega didn't do anything. It was like, all right, whatever. Kenny Omega was hurt.
But then, yeah, that's the thing. He was hurt. And then now when he came back, they had the trios match. And it was like, okay, now you can't beat a healthy Kenny Omega.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think they did him the worst justice. The matches with him and Daniel Bryan were in 2021, correct?
So
they might have been last year.
Yeah,
because I think he feuded with 2021. Adam Cole.
Right.
I think he feuded with Adam Cole this year.
Okay.
And then after Adam Cole, he went on to CM Punk.
That was who I was going to say, but he hurt, so I'm not going to do that to him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But Adam Cole, I don't even know what the hell he looked like anymore.
Right.
Last time I seen him, he looked like Shawn Michaels. Next time I see him, he might look like fat Shawn Michaels.
Skinny fat Shawn Michaels. Yeah, ectomorph like shit.
But y'all had some good solid picks, you know what I'm saying? Y'all weren't picking on people for real. That was some good solid picks. And y'all did them quick. Just wanted to run that past y'all real quick. That's something we're going to do in 2023, give quicker answers. You know.
Y'all heard it here first.
Marshall say, yeah. So what do y'all think the pay-per-view rating was? And then he'd be like, 8. And then you give 8 minutes about what you think.
I feel attacked.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker, you.
Wrap that shit up, B.
I feel attacked.
Message.
And Jose, I listen to all the people out there. This babyface shit for Jose sucks, okay? We've been trying. It's like Roman, you know, they kept force feeding babyface Roman until all the people. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. He's not gonna have a bloodline or no shit like that next year. And he might still got the same bloodline Sami Zayn shirt he had that Sami Zayn was wearing. Who knows? But we will have him fighting back against Mel next year. I promise, 2023. If Mel pop off on Quabo gonna smack him.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Wow, sure shot.
Question, Mel, what part of New York are you from?
Brooklyn.
See, I called that shit.
You did. That's why y'all
I'm
don't
pretty
like
sure I
it.
said that. I'm pretty sure I said Brooklyn.
Huh?
I thought I said Brooklyn.
I said the Bronx.
Nah,
He said the Bronx or Yonkers. He said you just dirty.
Yeah, that's the Bronx or Yonkers.
nah, son, I'm from Brooklyn, man.
He from Jay-Z hood. Marcy.
You play all day.
I ain't from Marcy.
Oh, well, good.
I'm
Don't,
from
Nas Project.
that was a test.
Nas from,
That was a test to see if you-
Nas from Queens.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's get off this show because Marshall, man, I swear to God,
I'm lit.
can't believe you said what we just said. Let's get about this. This man just said,
Hey,
from Brook.
look, that
Stop.
tequila got me feeling right, but I'm about to go down, bro, and get some more eggnog. And turn it in. Yeah, this has been in the Four Corners of Wrestling Holiday Edition. Merry Christmas. Hey, Hollywood, anything you want to say to the folks, man? You done came in, blessed them with your voice, man. Anything you want to say to roll out the new year, man? I know you over there sipping on something. Don't have us alone over here sipping. Let us know you're sipping on something, man. For the holiday.
Water, H2O.
See, that's why he all coherent, y'all. We gotta have a designated sober wrestling mind around here somewhere. It's holiday season, because
Yes,
I'm
Colin.
feeling right. Yes.
Colin.
Hey, happy holidays to Colin too. Whole 613 fam. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. The Man Cave Sports Podcast. The Facts Crew. We still got the gaming joint, right?
I don't know.
Gaming Podcast. Happy holidays, world. Everybody
haven't-
watching.
Phone in 37 days.
You all right?
I don't
Happy
know.
holidays. Happy holidays to everybody. Last show. Anybody y'all want to send happy holidays out before we wrap this thing up? Last show of the year, man. Last show of the year.
Happy holidays to everybody that watches, listens, who joins us in the groups. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Thank y'all, man.
Y'all don't be talking to them.
Shout outs to all our new new members on the Facebook group. We
I don't
appreciate
even know what
you.
the hell they called.
We love y'all. We love y'all.
The 13ians.
What? Oh, shit.
All right, show is over, man. Show over. In recording now.
Man, who you going to shout out everybody, man?
No comment. Enjoy your new year.
Enjoy that new year. Hey, I'm gonna shout out to my fam, man. My grandson, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like Hollywood said, we're doing this thing for generational wealth. And I know my grandson, you could be sitting back talking about my pop was doing some crazy shit back then. So this for you, man. Love you. Second Christmas coming up. And like I say, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. We're gonna catch y'all next year. And as we like to say here in the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast, don't try that shit at home. Leave it to the professionals. And we out.
Hey, Ryback, you still suck and you unemployed still. Damn.
He was the worst decline. Oh, damn.